For barber and family violence and sexual abuse survivor Matt Brown, speaking at a family VIP services Hawke's Bay run event is a kaupapa that is close to his heart.
This story is made possible by the following sponsor.
The Hawke's Bay Power Consumers Trust dividend will only be paid by direct credit this year. Registrations for direct credit open 18th of October.
I'm in Hawke's Bay this weekend for the Hawke's Bay Writers Festival and also to support the amazing mahi of Women's Refuge. For me personally, Women's Refuge has played a massive role in keeping me safe, keeping me sane. By the age of 10, my siblings and I and my mother, we had lived in every Women's Refuge home in Otutahi down in Christchurch. And so I grew up in a lot of their safe havens. They protected my mother. So yeah, definitely grateful to Women's Refuge and their mahi, that kaupapa.
Matt and his wife Sarah founded She Is Not Your Rehab and have published a book in the hope it will help break the cycle of abuse.
Yeah, She Is Not Your Rehab is a kaupapa that my wife and I founded on our couch in the lounge, just from conversation. But it's founded on the shoulders of my mum, a woman who consistently rescued my father. And for my, to give my mum credit, she was strong. She's a survivor. She was a survivor. She recently passed in December last year. But yeah, I would always ask her, why do you keep going back to him? Why do you keep going back to Dad? And her answer was always simple. She didn't really believe she had any other option. Unlike today, there's so many options today. But I also give credit to my wife, who chose and consistently chooses not to be my rehab. But she's my home. She's my safe place. Even when I first asked my wife to be my girlfriend, it was, you need to take responsibility for your trauma and your pain and check your ass into therapy. And so I did. It's quite triggering, the term She Is Not Your Rehab, but for us, we're working in the space of family harm, and we can't deny that majority, statistic-wise, men are the main perpetrators when it comes to family violence.
Family VIP Services Hawke's Bay business manager Julie Hart says Matt's message is very powerful.
It's an opportunity, one, to have someone like Matt speaking and getting good messaging out in the community, particularly for men and boys. And Refuge went through a busy time over the COVID period, which left us with unanticipated costs, so it can go towards helping pay the motel bill, for example, for when we were very busy during COVID. Because Matt's speaking from his own experience and he's speaking directly to men and boys and people who are abusive towards their family members, his message is very powerful. It is a very honest and raw story. It helps men address men's behaviour, and he encourages people to be the best person they can possibly be.
She says there are many different ways to help support their services.
They can look out for our fundraising events and come along and participate. They can go to the Family VIP website and click on a donate button. They can call us and have a conversation about what services they might be able to offer us pro bono. There's many, many ways of being able to assist the Women's Refuge.